How's it going, boys? We're back, and before we get started, subscribe, like, share, definitely subscribe, definitely like, definitely share. Like I tell you guys, I'm gonna keep on telling you guys, I talk about a lot of cool shit, so hover my numbers up. And today, boys, I'm coming right back at you with another episode of Timmy Talks. And today we're gonna be talking about the new generation, which is Generation 9. It hasn't been officially called Generation 9, but come on, we know it's Generation 9. And what that means to the TCG. So yesterday on Pokemon Day, Pokemon announced two brand new games, Scarlet and Violet, which are going to be what everybody's expecting, and me myself included, the new Generation 9 games. They already, kind of went ahead and showed off the starters to the games, and that kind of, is a 100% giveaway. It is based in a new land. Everybody's kind of looking at the map, and me personally, and of course other people, we're thinking it's going to be based off of Spain. So that's pretty cool. I was kind of hoping they went with India, but Spain works out for me. And of course Portugal, because it's just one big chunk of what the map looks like. So right now, they're saying that it's going to be released later in 2022. I'm expecting it around November. Usually they do like the big releases in November, and of course they want to capitalize on the American holidays, or just in general Christmas holidays is what I'm trying to say, and they want to capitalize on those. So I'm pretty sure they're going to shoot for a November release, and I'm pretty excited. We've been on a 3-year cycle for the past forever, basically saying that every 3 years we get a new generation, which is pretty cool. I love that Pokemon can literally every 3 years just give it a whole new boost with brand new mechanics, brand new Pokemon. So that's pretty dope. It's like the perfect, strategy, especially now that they're leaning towards a different direction than the same old of Pokemon. So I'm definitely okay with that. I'm not too crazy excited about the starters, but they'll grow on you like they normally do. A lot of people already making fun of the grass cat and the little apple crocodile with, people already gonna make, and then of course Donald Duck with the duck, but they're gonna grow on you. And I know, obviously I titled this something that has to do with the TCG, but what does this mean for the TCG? So basically, the last, so many sets, we've been going off of, Sword and Shield. And you guys know, it's not nothing crazy, but let me give you guys some, some insight on, what this means to me at least. So normally Pokemon has 8 sets total based around, Sword and Shield or the game that comes out. So they have 8 sets based around it. And, Sword and Shield starting with Sword and Shield base and ending with Fusion Strike. And then the next 4 that they do, they have a whole year cycle of 4 different ones. If I'm remembering correctly, in X and Y, they had Alpha Sapphire and the Ruby. If I can remember correctly. Yeah, they had Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby for the last 4 sets. And there was 4 sets kind of based around those games. And then fast forwarding up to Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon 1 through 8 were 100% based around, Sun and Moon, Ultra Prism and all that stuff, right? Not Ultra Prism, but you guys know what I'm saying, like Sun and Moon 2. And then the last 4 sets, they were kind of based around this tag team thing. They didn't have any crazy remakes or anything like that with the Sun and Moon era. So the last 4 sets, they went with tag team, starting with tag team, ending with Cosmic Eclipse. So usually that's kind of like, Pokemon's recipe. The first 8 sets, main sets, and then the next 4, they kind of base it around, around what's going on at the time. And in this situation, first 8, 100% off of Sword and Shield, and the 4 that are going to be coming out this year are going to be 100% based on Legend of Arceus and the Generation 4 remakes. Me personally, I thought they were going to go with Legends Arceus, Brilliant Stars, and I think a lot of people were thinking the same thing, but they ended up going with Sword and Shield, which is absolutely fine, just to keep it the same all through, 1 through 12. But everybody kind of, basically gets the gist that these last 4 sets are going to be based around those 4 things. At least the next 2. So Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, and the next one after that, get the Giratina set. Which, as more information comes out for both those sets, the Astral Radiance and the Giratina set coming out after the Pokemon Go set, I'm going to try to bring you guys information as fast as I can. So definitely subscribe, turn notifications on for all of that. I do have an update on the Astral Radiance, but I want to wait until I get a couple more things, and then I'm gonna make a decent Timmy Talk video, maybe later this week, or if not, early next week. So definitely keep up with me for that. But jumping back to this, so everybody kind of knows that part. So after that, I honestly didn't know when they were gonna end Sword and Shield, just because I knew about the 3-year cycle and I knew about Generation 9 potentially, but I was kind of skeptical that they were going to release it this year. So I thought they were going to push it back one more year and have one more year of Sword and Shield, or one more year of who knows, because Pokemon do their thing. But they stuck to good or reliable. They are going to release the games. I think even if it's not the 100% perfect product, they are going to crank it out by November and just drop DLCs throughout the year or next year. Either way, basically what I'm thinking that all this means to the TCG is that we are going to get a tie-in games starting, I would think, as early as February of 2023. So I'm thinking we are going to get Scarlet and Violet base set by 2023 February at the latest. And that's with the, considering no pushbacks, no crazy delays on the game. But that's more or less what I'm thinking right now. And I'm thinking Japan's, I think they're going to get their Scarlet and their Violet base set in December. So I think December is going to be like the first look that we get at this, at the new series of sets. And then we're going to get them in February as a translation. I'm thinking February we're going to get the base set. And then later, I'm thinking around April, May, around May-ish, we're going to get like the Rebel Clash set, or like, in this case, the Radiant set, where we do get the starters. As of right now, I don't know the new mechanic that they're going to go with, or if they're going to continue V. More than likely, they're probably not going to, just because they do like to freshen up every once in a while, like when they went from GX to, V. So I'm thinking they're going to probably freshen up. As of right now, I can't make any crazy predictions, but I do know that normally the Japanese logos do have like, a little sprinkle of an Easter egg. If you guys remember back in Generation 6, in X and Y, they had like the Mega Stones on the logo. And then if you continue to, Sun and Moon, they had the Z Stones on the logo. And then I'm pretty sure Sword and Shield, they didn't have like the logo. I'll double check on the Japanese ones, but I'm pretty sure they had the VMAX clouds around it. I'll double check in a minute. I'll put the PNG up over here. But this one has this little diamond crystal thing. So I'm more than sure that that's going to be the new mechanic in the new series games. Based in Spain, I'm not sure exactly what it might be, if it has anything to do with it. And I'm pretty sure that's going to continue with the TCG, and we're going to have, something based around that. So as of right now, that's all the information that I have. But, I'm pretty sure throughout the time we're going to figure out, what's going to go on. And after that, with everything, more than likely, if Pokemon is sticking to, good or reliable, we might get a Charizard set as a third set of this, new Scarlet and Violet. So be on the lookout for that too. So I know we're just now getting off of this Charizard high with Brilliant Stars, but I'm thinking it's going to come right back as early as August next year, with the third set being Charizard set normally. But with all that information out of the way, what do you guys think? I'm pretty excited. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the starters yet, but they're going to grow on me. And of course, I'm a fire starter by nature. I tell you guys this all the time. So I'm probably going to pick the Crocodile. I've always been a fan of for alligators, so it's kind of nice to get a fire version of him if that's what they end up doing with it. Overall, I'm really excited. Whenever Sword and Shield came out, I did play it as soon as it came out, but I didn't have a lot more time around me. And I know I keep on telling the Poke2 that I'm going to try to make some time for Legend Arceus, but I just have, I just really haven't had any time. But for Scarlet and Violet, which I am going to go with Scarlet as well. Usually I go with the red and my brother goes with the blue. I am going to go with Scarlet. So we'll see, we'll see if I'm definitely going to make some time for that one. Especially where it is going to be a new series games and all that stuff. I do want to make some time just so I can, understand what's going on and basically, get a chance to meet, and not meet, but, be a little more knowledgeable with the Pokemon that are going to come out. Because I imagine there's probably going to be at least 150 new Pokemon, you know, in this new series of Scarlet and Violet, and then of course brand new legendaries. And it'll be dope to, you know, go ahead and get the long legendaries before we get them in the TCG. As of right now, they haven't released the box art legendaries, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to release them halfway through the year, and they're going to be, you know, they're going to be awesome. But with all that for, you know, out of the way, let me get to this pack real quick. Let me actually zoom in before I start. I am going to be going live this Tuesday at 9:30 Eastern, so turn notifications on for that. And I'm going to be opening up this booster box of Brilliant Stars. I got a case, if you guys didn't see my video with my son, and this is the one that was in the corner. And as you guys can see, it's a little, you know, not too crazy damage, but it has a little damage. And if you guys know, boxes with damage on are guaranteed to be fire. So at least that's the theory that I'm going with. And I know there's a nasty cut on my finger. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I do work at a restaurant, so, you know, it tends to happen sometimes. But overall, I'm stupid excited. It definitely did catch me off guard, because I really thought, you know, due to like the C word and everything else, they were going to delay this 3-year cycle of, you know, a new generation, but they didn't. So I'm okay with that. It was a pleasant surprise, you know. And then, oh shit, I don't think it's nothing. Yep, nothing. But it is a reverse rare, I guess. But boys, with all that out of the way, we gone.